welcome to Journey with Judy. Thank you for stopping by. So today I want to talk about one leaf that I just made a research on it recently and I was wowed because I've known this leaf to be good for eczema, good for pimples, good for skin discoloration, skin infection, and so on. But I got to know that this leaf is good for so many things that I never knew. Okay, I've known this leaf since I was a child and I've been using it. I've not discovered any side effects. But when I wanted to bring it to the channel, like I want to make a video on it, so I was like, okay, let me make a research to know more about this leaf, to know if there are any side effects before bringing it to the channel, before telling people about the leaf. So when I made my research, I got to know many things about this leaf, like things I never knew this leaf is used for. Things I never knew this leaf is used for. I got to know that this leaf is good for hypertension, it's good for dysentery, it's good for diabetes, it's good for malaria, it treats hair loss. Ladies, those of you that want a long hair. So, and so on. It's good for cattarh, it's good for cough. I was like, seriously, this leaf is good for all of this? So I'm actually I want to make more research on it. But I've always known this leaf to be good for pimples, good for eczema, good for skin discoloration. It works so well on it. And skin infection, this leaf is very good for it. So I know those ones. I already know those ones. But these ones I mentioned previously, like good for dysentery, diabetes, and so on, I never knew that this leaf, let me show you the leaf. I never knew that this leaf can do all of those things I mentioned. It's anti-cancerous, it has antibacterial properties, it has anti-inflammatory properties, it has antioxidant properties, and it's good for dysentery, it's good for malaria, it's good for diabetes, it's good for high blood pressure, it helps for hair loss. I can't just continue mentioning all the things I got to know this leaf can do. So I know some of you know this leaf, so this is like a quick reminder to you for those of you that have not been using it and will be having a problem of maybe eczema, pimples, forgetting that this leaf can do wonders for us. So this leaf is called Tridax Procumbens. I hope I pronounced it well. So that's the name, Tridax Procumbens. So this leaf, as I said, as a child, this leaf has been used for eczema, it has been used for pimples, it has been used for skin discoloration, skin infection. This I know this leaf has been used for. I was so excited to know that this leaf can do all the things I mentioned and more. So I'm making more research on it, and I'll bring my findings to this channel, so that we'll know how we can use it for malaria, dysentery, diabetes, high blood pressure, and so on. So stay tuned. If you forget to subscribe, please click on that red subscribe button and turn on the bell so that you don't miss out on all the goodies that will be coming on this channel. See, I'm just so excited. I'm actually excited to know that this weed, yeah, because we throw it away, yeah, we clear it. It grows almost everywhere as a weed, and we clear it not knowing that this is a wonderful gift from nature. Yes, it's a wonderful gift from nature that has blessed us with many things, and we don't know that these things we ignore can work wonders for us. So this is Tridax. So the English name of this plant is called coat buttons. Coat buttons, yeah. So, and the scientific name is Tridax Procumbens. Tridax Procumbens. I almost bite my tongue. Tridax Procumbens. Yes, Tridax. You can just shorten it. Yes, it's also called Tridax. So if you know that my type, that may end up biting our tongue when you're pronouncing Tridax Procumbens, so just leave it at Tridax. You can just leave it at Tridax. Tridax, yeah. Tridax is a very lovely plant. So if you're suffering from eczema, if you're suffering from pimples, skin discoloration, skin infection, all you just need to do is to take this leaf, Just pick the leaf. I hope you can see clearly. Just pick the leaf, wash it, and squeeze the. So if this is the leaf, just wash it, squeeze it, let water come from it. And when you squeeze it, the juice will come out. When you squeeze it to come out, like now my hands are wet because of the juice that came from it. Now you use the juice with the leaf, of course, to apply it on that area. You can as well squeeze a large quantity and just apply just the juice on it, the water, just apply it on the area. So you may need to apply this all over your face. You know, some of these skin infections, some of these eczemas, some of them are hidden. So some may be visible and some are hidden, but you won't know. So it's best to, if you're using it for your face, it's best to apply it all over your face so that you will totally get rid of it. This is a fast one. Within, it's 3 days, not too much. Let me just leave it at 3 days. But even before 3 days, you'll be fine. It's a fast one. It's a fast one. It's a very fast one. Yes. I think the next day you should get a result the next day. You should get a result the next day. Because let me not lie to you. Let me not lie to you. Most times, when I'm using it for anything, I don't even use it up to 3 days. At times I just use it once and it gives that result. At times just once. I can't try it. I'm talking too much. Try and try it. So that you come back and testify, come back and tell me what this leaf did for you. What Tridax Procumbens. Yes. What Tridax Procumbens did for you. That is the name, in case I'm not pronouncing it well. You can go and make more research. Just the way I made more research on it, and I became so fulfilled, I became so happy. So go and make more research on it as well, so that you also be happy the way I was when I got to know about all the goodness. Like, in fact, that should not be, that should be some of the goodness, because some research may be hidden, some things may be hidden that I have not yet, I've not really checked, or I've not really seen some things this wonderful leaf can do for us. So if you're suffering from pimples, eczema, skin discoloration, skin infection, give this a try. Give this a try. Give this a try. You are going to testify. You're going to love the result. This result, this stuff now, this leaf is not just for adults. So if you have a child, if your child is suffering from eczema, if your child is suffering from pimples, if your child is suffering from all the things I just mentioned, this leaf can do for you. The skin discoloration, the eczema, the pimples, just squeeze out the juice. It's not even hard. See, my hands are already wet. I don't know if you can see the juice that's coming out. Very good. Very, very good. And I got this leaf in the morning time. This is evening already. So imagine I squeezed out this thing when I got it. I was not able to make the video when I wanted to do it. So imagine I squeezed out this leaf when I got it. It means that I would have gotten more juice from it. So can you see that? Yes. See my hands. My hands are wet, so it has enough water that can help you, that can penetrate deep into your system, deep into your skin, and give you the results you want. So you can use this for yourself, you can use this for your children. It's good for children as well. So if you have a child that has eczema, please go try Tridax. Let's leave Procumbens alone so I don't bite our tongue. Go try Tridax. So I'm making more research on it and will definitely bring it on this channel. Trust me, trust me. At least if I cannot try it for diabetes and some other things presently, I can try it on hair loss, because from what I read, that is good for hair loss. Yes. So for hair loss, I'm going to use this for my hair and see the result, and I'll definitely come back and tell you what the Tridax did to my hair, if it broke it or if it added more growth to it. Of course, I have to be positive. It will definitely add growth to it. This is also good for wound. It helps to stop bleeding. It helps to stop bleeding from fresh wounds. Yes. So let me just stop. We're talking about eczema and pimples, right? So let me just leave it there. When I make more research on it, I'll get back to us. If you find this helpful, please click on that like button. So show me love, show me love by clicking on the like button. And also, if you're here to subscribe to my channel, please click on that red subscribe button. So that is it for today. Thanks for watching. See you in my next one. Bye.